So let's just see. I assume this is all well and good because as we know, we are the best at when it comes to anything remotely important. There it is. It's live in all its glory.
It's live. I'm watching now. Look.
Hey, look! I'm there.
Yeah.
I like. Oh, yeah, very live.
Yeah.
So, welcome everyone coming in. This is very last minute. We basically decided. I got shot a message, and it was like Greatest Royal Rumble predictions go, and we did it. And I was like, why didn't we do this as a video? And then I realised I wouldn't be able to get the video out before Greatest Royal Rumble, so we're streaming it for anyone that decides to pop in. And yeah, so how's it going?
All good, pretty good.
Is that a team? Is that a Team Kenny shirt?
Possibly.
That is a Team Kenny shirt. I thought so. I was looking at it like, I know that. So we're gonna get into it straight away because it's easier and
it's also very late right now.
It is rather late, and I've gonna be in work very early. I like that. I like that. I am a weirdo because I also agree. I am a bit bizarre. What the hell is that?
Nothing.
2017 wants its meme back. Right, so predictions for WWE Greatest Royal Rumble. There are 10 matches on the card, so there's less than WrestleMania, but it's still going to be 5 hours long. But it starts at 5 PM UK time.
That's true.
That's bloody brilliant.
I'll be finishing work about 4, and I'm like, yes.
I finish work at 8, but I have a Wi-Fi connection.
Just watch it in work. It's fine.
Shh, no, I would never do such a thing.
Right. Let's
anyway,
get straight into it.
Yes, so straight into it, and we are going to start off with the casket match. It's a triple threat casket match: The Undertaker versus Rusev versus Chris Jericho. Who have you got? And
well, it's clearly Chris Jericho, isn't it? No, I'm going with my heart. I am.
You did that at Mania, and it cost you. But then again, I
also
also
did you.
said
You also went for your heart.
I also said
I'm
Rusev.
going to stick to Rusev. Stick to Rusev. I think he's going to win.
Is that just the reason you're going with your heart?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want him to win. I think that will launch him. I think that will make him.
I mean, a casket match victory over The Undertaker is going to be brilliant for him, but they're still portraying him as a heel, and I don't think it's working.
True.
They should just go all in. Like now, they've got SmackDown now has.
I think if he beats Undertaker, he could build heel heat off that. I reckon.
Oh, absolutely. And, SmackDown's got Nakamura, SmackDown's got Cass, SmackDown's got Miz. Yeah. They've got really strong heels. Rusev can just be a face. I personally am going with The Undertaker, just because I could do with a victory, as the inaugural reigning and defending Predictions Pro Wrestling champion.
I'm building it. It's getting there, slowly.
Well, as long as it gets there, as long as a belt is had at some point.
It will be made.
Lovely. So, I have The Undertaker, you have Rusev.
Yep. And next match, we've got John Cena versus Triple H. Which is a rematch from 21? WrestleMania 21? Match together?
20...
I feel like they had another match.
I know they had a WrestleMania 22 match. I want to say they had a singles match somewhere down the line. But I'm trying to remember
one of the other pay-per-views.
Well, I'm trying to remember when they had.
It was that 2009 period, 2008.
Yeah, but I can't remember when it was.
When it was the special celebrity general managers. That was a dark time.
Yeah, it was a bit of an odd time. But I mean,
who you got?
I mean, both are coming off losses at Mania. So with that in mind, I mean, I don't think that really matters for my choice. Cena is more active than Triple H these days.
That's true.
So just for that purpose, I am picking John Cena.
See, I'm going Triple H because I think this is going to be like Cena's downfall. I think this is building to Cena's downfall, and this is going to make him go a bit. Woo!
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And
then Matt Hardy is eventually going to grab him and throw him in the Lake of Reincarnation, and then we get Thugonomic John Cena.
All of my yes in that regard. That would
be fantastic.
That would be the best.
That'd be fantastic if that happens.
But yeah, no, I'm taking John. I can see obviously the reasons John Cena loss and going sort of like crazy would be great, but I just think it's John. He's just more active than Triple H, and that is why I'm picking him.
Okay, fair enough.
Next up, we have a singles match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Champion Cedric Alexander defending against Kalisto. Obviously, Kalisto won this opportunity by winning a gauntlet match on 205 Live this week. Who do you have, and why?
I'm going to go with Cedric. I feel like he's the main face for Cruiserweights. I think... I think it's got to be Cedric. I don't think he'll...
He's a very good guy to build the division round. He's very good. I think obviously like they need to rebuild the division, and I think nothing says that better than a lengthy title run. Obviously they gave that to Neville, but obviously with the whole shenanigans, what's gone on with that, they need to basically start again. And I think Cedric's a very good choice with that. Plus a babyface long reigning champion, to lose it at some point maybe later in the summer or even early next year. But Cedric's a good guy to start that with, and I think he's got a lot of guys that he can have some very good matches with.
Absolutely. I do hope Neville comes back at some point. Even if he appeared in the Rumble. Yeah. That would be fantastic.
I mean, Neville was just really, really good at everything, really. But unfortunately, I don't see it happening. I think I'm now at the point... for me, if he was going to come back, he was going to be Braun's partner at Mania. That's just me, though.
That was still a thing. Then we have the Bludgeon Brothers versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Who have you got and why?
It's the Bludgeon Brothers. Other than the simple aspect of they're big dudes who beat people up, they just won the belts. Yeah. And I feel as if, again, they're going to have a nice, long, healthy title reign. And they've got a lot of fresh meat now that they can go against. They can go up against Sanity. They can go up against Gallows and Anderson. The Bar, exactly. So they've got a lot of good matches, and obviously they're a good point to start at. And then, I could see them holding those belts for a while. I think, give it 5-6 months, and then they'll move on to somebody else, but get a good run going with them.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm going to go with Bludgeon Brothers. I feel like Jimmy got the win off Rowan, didn't he?
Yes.
On SmackDown. I think there was obviously a distraction, which I was like, okay, very weird, but it worked, I guess.
Are you saying that you would not be distracted by the Naomi Booty Shake? Is that what you're saying to me?
I guess so, yeah. I've been more questioning, like, why are you out here? And I assume that's what Rome was like, why are you out here? And yeah, I reckon, I'm going Bludgeon Brothers, because,
Bludgeon
big guys.
Brothers. Yeah, they're big guys, and I'm yet to see the match where they just twat them with a mallet, and that's all I want. That's all I want.
You want a sledgehammer on a pole match? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I want a rubber mallet on a mole patch. That's exactly what I want. But next up we have it says tournament final, but it's the match for the vacant Raw Tag Team Championships.
It has been a tournament, hasn't it?
Well, it's been a tag team eliminator.
Yeah.
It's a tournament.
There was only like 4 teams. Right?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot. So we've got Bray.
I actually thought the Authors of Pain were going to be in this. I thought.
Yeah.
And I thought they were.
I'm curious.
And
as to what
apparently
they're
it wasn't. Do. And I was like, okay, that's weird. I was like, I thought they were going to be in it. I thought we were going to have a great match, but okay.
Well, no. it was Revival. Well, yeah, but it was a Revival, yeah. Gallows and Anderson, and then Bray and Matt and Titus Worldwide. So, but I'm taking Bray and Matt, just on the basis of they're on Raw. Over. They're on Raw. That's obviously a very valid point. It also kind of goes back to my feeling for a little bit later on down the card. But yeah, Bray and Matt, they're over, and it's just a way to continue building the angle, realistically. The expedition of gold.
The exhibition. Yeah, I think, but I'm just going Bray and Matt because they're on Raw. Cesaro and Sheamus are on SmackDown. Yeah. I highly doubt... if they do, that would be amazing if they brought the Raw Championships to SmackDown. That would be like... crazy. They could do it. They could swerve us.
I could just see a backstage skit of them winning the titles and getting like some blue spray paint and just like, yeah, they're definitely the SmackDown titles.
Yeah, it could happen.
But yeah, no, it's Brett and Matt. We're both
Yeah.
in agreement there.
Yeah. Then we have Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal for the United States Championship.
So I'm throwing a curveball.
You told me
here.
this prediction, and I'm like, the next few predictions for this is interesting. Your prediction.
I'm throwing a curveball in here. And I'm basing this upon the recent examples of what they've done with Grand Slam champions. When they have become the Grand Slam champion, they haven't held the belt very long. You look at Randy Orton. You look at, I can't remember exactly who did it just before him. But it like when they've won the belt, it hasn't been a long
would have
reign.
been last Grand Slam champion was Seth at Mania, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but obviously, like this then goes on to what I'm saying later.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Jinder Mahal is going to regain the United States Championship and take it back to Raw.
Okay. That's interesting.
I think that would be a very interesting way. They've never in the shake-ups and the drafts they move the belts around, which is normal, but they've never then just gone, actually no.
Yeah, I guess so, but I feel like they already moved them last year, and I was like, would they move them again already?
Maybe, but I'm feeling like, here's the reason. I
mean, I think the Intercontinental Championship is quite good on Raw. I quite like it on Raw, I must admit. I like the United States on SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong.
Especially now Miz is there.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him win it.
Well, I mean, Miz hasn't been US champ since 2010?
Ooh.
He lost it to D. Bry, didn't he?
Yes, that's why I think that's what it's going to build to. But
however, I have something for that I'll get to later. But that's why I'm saying they're gonna switch it back, just as like a swerve, because Mania I went with a lot of logical choices. So this one I'm gonna go for some swervy sort of decisions. But yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Who are you going for?
I'm going with Jeff. I think they'll keep the championship. I think they put the belt on Jeff because they're kind of like supporting him as his full singles run again, like he did back in the day.
I can see it.
I reckon he'll lose it. He will lose it eventually. I reckon he will go after the WWE Championship at some point.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And that's
not yet. Maybe at Survivor Series. I'm guessing he'll be challenging for the WWE Championship. That's what I reckon.
Fair. No, that's fair. But yes. So I'm going Jinder, and you're going at Jeffro. Next match we have is the rematch from WrestleMania 34. It is for the WWE Championship. It is AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Bit of a letdown at Mania. I don't want to say. I don't. I say the word letdown.
I feel like this was all set up. It was the whole plan all along.
Yeah, I say letdown.
You know what I mean?
And the reason I say
the thing is, they were both faces going into WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I find it's hard for two wrestlers who are both faces to put on a spectacular match. And I know it's possible. I feel like it's very difficult and not many people can pull it.
But 5.5 hours into WrestleMania, it's going to be pretty difficult.
You do get very tired after a while.
And like the reason I say let down is because we both know they can do a better match. I think if you say that you haven't if we had never seen the New Japan match, and I feel as if they hadn't built the whole purpose of the feud as this is going to be the best match, I mean it was still all right. It was still okay.
I think the problem was at Wrestle Kingdom, AJ, well, technically he was a heel, but not a heel. But you know how New Japan is.
He was a heel.
Nakamura was a face. It was great. It worked.
Yeah.
They both went into Mania as faces. It was a good match. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was okay.
It wasn't as good as their last match.
No.
But now it's literally switched around now, where AJ is the face, Nakamura is the heel, and I think they're going to put on a spectacular match.
But
I
I'll get into the actual predictions since I haven't actually said that yet. I feel this. We both said AJ was winning at Mania. I feel this is where Shinsuke needs it. I didn't feel he needed it at Mania. He needs it now. If he still fails,
I don't think so. I think he'll lose now. They'll have another match later, and then Nakamura will win.
Maybe, but part of me just wants to see.
No, I'm debating it now.
Part of me just wants to see heel badass Shinsuke kicking people in the dick and retaining his championship. That's all I want. That's all I want.
I'm debating my decision.
And then, hear me out here, because we will have fresh babyface. Shinsuke or AJ will get a rematch. AJ will lose said rematch, and then you have a plethora of opponents of babyfaces, such as one Jeffrey Hardy.
It's very true. I'm thinking SmackDown hasn't got many faces at the moment, have they?
They haven't got a lot of main event faces.
And you've got Brian, AJ. I'm sure Jeff.
I mean, you could say Jeff and Orton are technically US title picture, but they at any point they could go to the main event.
Yeah, that's true. I'm debating now. I'm thinking Nakamura could win. He did get new theme music.
Very good new theme music. I know.
I love Liam.
I've got Liam in the chat, who I don't know if he's currently watching SmackDown, but I told him they put Shinsuke's new theme on SmackDown. It's brilliant. I love it.
Did you hear why he did it?
I haven't heard the reason why. I can assume the reason why, but I don't know the exact reason. So
the exact reason is Shinsuke said he doesn't want the fans singing along.
That's exactly what I thought.
And I was like, that's genius. That is Ciampa version genius. How he came out to no music. That was just perfect.
Yeah, because it's like, as a face, great. You're a heel. You don't want the crowd behind you in any way. So that's what I'm saying. They've literally made it impossible.
Yeah. Unless you are fluent in Japanese.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, I have Nakamura. I'm guessing you've got Styles. I'm
debating now. I'm thinking. Maybe. Then I guess I could have a rematch afterwards, so it would make sense. So,
I mean, obviously, a very simple way of carrying on a feud is just to flip-flop the titles, get those continuous rematches. But I don't want to look at AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura the way I did in 2009 with John Cena and Randy Orton.
Yeah, I don't think. I guess AJ can re-challenge for it. It's possible, and probably lose again. I just love AJ so much. He's so great.
Oh, he is. I'm not disputing that.
I'm changing my mind. I'm going Nakamura. I think he's going to win. Hang on. Let me look at my. Let me just look at my picks here.
Allow me to review the data.
Hang on. Let me go through. Hang on. Face heel, face heel, face heel, face heel.
Oh, that logic.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Nakamura.
He's going Nakamura.
That's not true. I've actually got an old receipt. There's nothing on it. There was nothing there. The illusion has been shattered.
Yeah, we've broken the fifth wall. We went beyond the fourth one and broke another one. Cool. So, yeah.
I'm going Nakas then.
Nice.
Wow, okay, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Go on then.
The next match is Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe versus The Miz in a ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. I didn't know Samoa Joe was in this.
Yep.
I did not know till recently that he was in this. I
Big
was like,
match
how has
Joe.
he slid his way into it?
Big match Joe. Well,
He's already challenging whoever is going to be Universal Champion at Backlash. And it's like, oh, what if he wins the Intercontinental and the Universal title?
Joe, all the belts.
Oh, well, that would be fantastic, because you don't have many dual champions these days, do you?
Not really.
Apart from Austin Aries.
Austin Aries is beyond a dual champion. He's pulling on his best Ultimo Dragon cosplay.
He lost the Impact Championship, didn't he?
He did. I've been meaning to watch that. I hear that was really good.
Apparently it was very good. I need to find it somewhere on Daily Motion.
But who you going for?
Right, I'm I'm going Balor.
Okay. Why?
I'm going Balor
Why?
because I just want him to have a championship, and I feel like he's the only one out of all of them who's had a ladder match in WWE. Like, oh no, Rollins was in a ladder match, wasn't he?
Rollins was in
wasn't
the...
he?
Yeah, Rollins has been in Money in the Bank. He had a singles match with Dean at Money in the Bank 2015. And he's also was in that TLC match at TLC last year. I mean, Finn is the uncrowned Universal Champion.
He is.
And they do need... I feel as if they needed to do it a few months ago when he beat AJ Styles at TLC, but they needed to invest in him again because clearly they saw something for him to be the first ever Universal Champion. And I do feel they need to invest in him. However, due to my earlier prediction of Jinder Mahal winning the US title, taking that back to Raw, someone needs to bring this belt to SmackDown, and that man is The Miz.
Okay.
Because SummerSlam. I'm changing my mind. I know what I said before, but SummerSlam has Intercontinental Champion The Miz defending against Daniel Bryan written all over it.
Do you think that's going to happen at SummerSlam?
I believe that will happen at SummerSlam.
Oh, no. I think differently. Lee thinks differently. Lee thinks it will be AJ versus Bryan at SummerSlam.
For the WWE Championship?
Yep.
Okay.
And the Miz will cash in on Bryan.
Oh, no, I like that.
Would that not be fantastic?
I like
you
that a
can't
lot.
deny that would be amazing.
I like that a lot.
That would be perfect. Daniel Bryan finally recaptures the WWE Championship.
Only for the Miz.
The championship he last held at WrestleMania 30. And then loses it to the Miz at SummerSlam, where less arguably he has had the worst luck at SummerSlam. I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, it was when he first won the championship at SummerSlam to be cashed in on by Randy Orton. Yep. And he's not been in a SummerSlam match since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his last SummerSlam.
Yep.
God, that was going on 5 years ago.
Yep, 5 years ago now.
That's insane.
Madness.
But no, I see where you're coming from, but I feel because Jinder is going to take the US title to Raw, Miz is going to bring the IC title back to SmackDown, and then on the first debut or the rehash of Talking Smack, Miz is going to sit there. No, I'm going too far, but I think the Miz is going to take the IC belt to SmackDown.
Okay, I'm going Balor because I think it would be good for Balor. It's either Balor or Rollins, I reckon, will win it.
Do you feel the IC belt is staying on Raw?
I think it is. I think the United States is staying on. Yeah, I think later down the line, I hope for my prediction at SummerSlam, but if that doesn't happen, I reckon Bryan and Miz will feud over the United States Championship.
Yeah.
Eventually.
As like a callback to when...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Next up, we have the rematch of the century. Everyone's so excited. I mean...
The man that deserved a rematch.
Deserved a rematch. Such a build. He lost in clear shenanigans. There is no way this was a clean defeat in any way, shape or form. Man worthy of a rematch. Roman Reigns challenges for the Universal Championship against Brock Lesnar inside a steel cage. That's all I've got. I don't care anymore. I just don't care.
Yeah, I know. I've got a bit. They swerved us at Mania.
Oh yeah,
they got us good. Well done, Vince McMahon. You got us good. You got us filthy marks good.
You did. You really did.
Really did. We didn't see it coming. After that, he kicked out of 5 F5s, was it, or was it 6?
It was
a lot. It was a lot of F5s.
He kicked out of 5 and took a 6th one through the table.
Yes.
And then the 7th one is what beat him. 7 F5s. That's more than Cena Rock 2.
Yeah. It's that's ridiculous, that was. But Yeah, we thought he was going to win. Let's be honest.
We were convinced.
This was we thought this was the finale of the Roman experiment.
Oh, this was the coronation.
But maybe this will be now. I'm guessing.
I'll be honest.
Is he gonna get a? You reckon he'll get cheers?
Well, that's the only thing to call on. I mean, they are a much more casual fan base, and they are going to see, arguably, WWE will call it their top championship, change hands. You know, for the first time, they're in whatever, and Roman. There'll be a more casual audience, realistically. I see him getting a positive reaction. Like I say, with Reigns, we know he's eventually going to win the belt. But it's what they do afterwards for me.
Yeah.
Once he wins it, who does he go on to face? Because well, yeah,
you already know this.
Yeah, that's true. But then I'm talking like,
actually, how's that gonna work then? Because Joe's on SmackDown now.
I mean,
isn't he?
Joe. Realistically, I don't think, because Joe just called out Reigns. Joe didn't call out the Universal Champion. He called out Reigns. It will just so will happen to be that Reigns will be the Universal Champion when they happen to have a match. It will probably be for the Universal title, but I feel Joe will lose it. And going into SmackDown on a loss at a pay-per-view isn't going to help him in any way, but that's how I feel about that.
I actually don't know about this one now. I'm like, based on the fact we know what's going to happen later, I'm like, Steel Cage going to play any effect? I don't know.
I mean, for Brock to win a second time would be madness. And trust me,
it would be madness. But who's going to verse him afterwards? That's the question.
And trust me, with my swervy predictions, I was like, do I have Brock win? But no.
Let's say Brock wins. Let's say hypothetically we both say Brock wins.
Let's say right.
Who takes him on next?
Let's just say right in Jeddah, just Barry Allen out of nowhere, and he screws the timeline again, and in some fragmented reality, Brock Lesnar retains the Universal Championship. He's gonna have to start having handicap matches for the damn belt.
Yeah, I feel like he'll have to go in like triple threat matches and stuff like that. Who would he lose it to? Like, who would he eventually verse? Who would he verse next? That's a key question, I think.
I don't think anyone's due to return back from injury. I legitimately don't know. I don't know
who he will verse afterwards. Then again, who will Roman verse afterwards? It's like he's kind of beaten everyone.
Yeah, and I feel as if in the shake-up, the guys who moved over from Raw are guys that were like your mid-card, like your lower mid-card of SmackDown. So no real big name came over from SmackDown. I mean, there is the talk, and I know that this was something that was discussed, is that Seth could always go after the belt, which obviously I suppose plays into my timeline of him dropping the Intercontinental Championship. But I don't know. I don't know either way, and that's why I'm at the point where I don't really care. I'm at the point I know it's going to happen. It's what they do afterwards. Just try and keep me invested is all I say.
I guess it will be Roman Reigns, and they'll take all the cheers and all that, and they'll put them into all the promo packages, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, they'll just cut and edit them in. Yeah, absolutely. I would if I were them.
Yeah, I guess it's Roman. I guess. No, I don't know. They could swerve us again.
Oh, they could, but yeah, I got my doubts. And
it's kind of like it's like we think Roman's going to win, but we're like, well, it's got to this point now where I'm like, well, how do I know he's going to win? How do I know he's going to win? Kind of like the Earth being flat. Well, how do you know? Oh, I don't know. Science has changed a bit. I don't know. It might change.
Want to get into the Earth is flat?
No, let's not. Let's
really not do that.
Just to clarify, I don't think it's flat. That's but, it's just like, well, how do you know it's going to happen? How do you know that's true?
Yeah, I mean, and that's why I feel us dirty marks were swerved so hard at Mania. I don't know. I'm just at the point with that Universal title where no one ever gets a rematch for it, so why should I ever? Why should I care? You know. But yeah, Reigns. That's it.
Yeah, Reigns.
And finally, a 50-man greatest Royal Rumble match. It's
Well,
gonna be so long.
It's going to be very long. We've got 26 entrants at the moment.
26 confirmed
26
entrants.
entrants.
Oh my god, we do.
Up to 50.
We do.
That's yeah.
So currently confirmed for the match.
Motherfucker, he's not bloody retired, is he?
Hey,
The
Mark.
line-
Big
Mark
Mark.
Henry's not
Oh,
retired.
why would he be
Back a
retired?
picture up of that. He's not retired. He
Hold on,
lied
let's-
again.
Hold on, let me.
He lied in his Hall of Fame speech.
Oh, do you know what? I can't be bothered to do that. But it doesn't. It doesn't say retired. It doesn't say retired. It says Hall of Famer.
That's true, I guess.
Hall of Famer. So right now confirmed for the Greatest Rumble, we have Daniel Bryan, Big Show, Braun Strowman, Kurt Angle, Apollo Crews, Titus O'Neil, Elias, Goldust, Mojo Rawley, Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, Chad Gable, Big E, Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, Shelton Benjamin, Sin Cara, Chris Jericho, Bobby Roode, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, Rey Mysterio, The Great Khali, and Mark Henry. The Great Khali.
The Great Khali. There's reasons.
Maybe.
You haven't seen- when was the last time we saw him? He was in the Punjabi prison
They're
match.
going to be in
wasn't
the
he?
Great
He just came
Khali's.
out.
Great Khali's going to help Jinder win the US title.
No. No. That'd be silly. I reckon Khali will eliminate Orton. That'd be cool. That'd be funny.
That would be quite hilarious.
That'd be funny.
That would
I
be
reckon.
quite hilarious.
Um,
I mean, I'm looking at that
This
list.
is difficult, isn't it? It's very difficult.
It's always difficult to like. Normally, like when it's a regular Rumble and it's for a title match at Mania, you have a good idea of like 3 or 4 it's gonna be. I think the whole purpose of this is to like.
Yo, I could totally look up the betting sites and see who's the favourite to win.
I mean, what we
This should
got?
be interesting.
Bray Wyatt was going to be one of the participants, later removed. Kane was going to be one of the participants, but was later removed. Oh, okay. I mean, Khali powerbombs Orton out of the ring as he attempts to RKO Khali. That'd be pretty good. That'd be good.
Yep, that'd be cool. Strowman's currently favourite to win.
I'm not surprised.
The odds.
I'm not surprised.
Followed by Daniel Bryan,
Yep.
Baron Corbin.
Corbin. Do you know
Yep.
who's not announced, but I think will be in that match? McIntyre.
That's true. Yeah, he could. I reckon he'll be in it.
Ziggler's
will be
in it.
won't he?
Ziggler's
Yeah,
in
he'll
it.
be in
McIntyre's in it.
Okay, so here are the favourite. This is the top list of who to win. Top is
As
Braun Strowman.
as per whom?
I can't tell. I can't give you my source of information.
Oh, I see.
Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is second. Then Baron Corbin. Bobby Lashley is fourth.
Oh yeah, Lashley's not announced
Could
yet.
happen.
Yeah.
Big Cass. Finn Balor. Chris Jericho. Elias is in there. Rusev and Sami Zayn. I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to be pulling into double duty into that night.
Yeah,
It
I
could
mean,
happen.
Bray
I
will.
feel like it might need to happen.
Well, Bray was scheduled to pull double duty, but he got removed from the match.
Yeah.
But I feel as if they could throw a couple ones in there.
Yeah, because
there,
I mean, we've only got 26 announced.
there is on here on the Wikipedia page, you know, the best
official
source of
source.
information. It does confirm that one of the winners of the Saudi Arabia tryouts is going to be in the Greatest Rumble.
Okay, so does that count as 26 or does that count as 26?
I mean, technically it's 20. We don't know the guy's name. God.
Yeah, but I thought maybe they will include that in the first bit. Like, so actually, if we look down and we count those superstars, it's actually 25. You see what I mean?
Huh.
Yeah.
Um.
But we haven't even thought who's going to win.
I mean, as far as I know, there's no like prize.
Mm.
You know, unless we're gonna start talking about the greatest Royal Rumble trophy, because you get a trophy, you get a trophy. I'm just gonna say Braun.
I'm going to say Braun. Well, clearly, the greatest Royal Rumble, the winner needs to be the greatest wrestler ever. And that man is Shane McMahon.
Shane McMahon is the greatest wrestler of all time. I'm not gonna dispute that. Oh no. Oh no, you've become frozen and distorted. Barry Allen, is that you? Have you... Is he part of the timeline? Are we experiencing technical difficulties? Oh god.
We are back, maybe?
I mean, you say we, I was here the whole time.
No, your stream froze on my screen.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
Now you've frozen. Now you're moving. I'm still not moving in the stream. Right, okay. I'm gonna go with... It's gonna be Strowman, isn't it? He's just got build up, hasn't he?
I mean, like, I can see the argument for Dee Bry as almost like a, hey, we're sorry you didn't win those Rumbles when you were really popular, but I just see Cass chucking him out, honestly.
You reckon? Yeah, probably, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, we'll go Strowman.
Big Strowman because, you know, the man was a wrecking crew on
Raw.
He
doesn't gain anything from it, like he won't gain a title match or anything like that, but he'll always be known as the first man to have ever won it.
That's it. And he straight up killed Kevin Owens on Raw. Like, the man is dead.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah,
that moment where he knocked him down, that's going to be me when I go to see The Incredibles 2 and knock the kids out of the way to get there first. That's going to be me rushing into the cinema.
And you'll
knock them down. I deserve to see it, right? These little kids don't understand, right?
And you're gonna get into your seat by delivering the running Strowman drop kick. That is exactly, you're gonna drop kick a small child out of the way and land in your seat. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's Strowman's a big guy and he's over. And I mean, I see the Greatest Rumble going on last, and obviously I see a face winning it. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But yeah, that has been the predictions for Greatest Royal Rumble. Obviously, the predictions Pro Wrestling or PWP title or whatever the bloody hell we called it.
PWP title.
Oh yeah, the Pro Wrestling Predictions Champion. That's it. As your inaugural champion, I'll be making my first defense. I'm a defending champion, unlike the Versus champion, who sits there. Show me my belt. Show me the belt.
Which one?
Both of them. Both of them. They're both my belt.
Hang on. It's not fully constructed.
Sits down in his seat at the cinema, and it disappears down the floor. Me sat behind with a magic lever. I like it.
Nearly there.
The suspense is building.
Suspense is building. I present you. Here it comes. Your predictions championship. Yes! It's the real championship of men.
Oh yeah, there's the Versus title. Look at
it.
Look at that. That's disgusting.
I have made the plates. They will be made and they will be sprayed and painted.
I'm going to defend that predictions title that's going to make the Versus title. Do you know the Versus title has nearly been in circulation for 2 years?
Yeah, I know. I'm just a fantastic champion.
You haven't defended it since you won it.
Well, you know, I feel like
you won it over 200 days ago.
I feel like I've beaten everyone that needed to be beaten. I've beaten you. I beat the one obstacle that was holding me down, and that was Chris. Wasn't it? He was the last one. Hadn't beaten him. Finally beat him. Let's face it, I'm just the Okada of Versus now. I'm the money man.
I need my belt back. I want my belt back.
You can't have this belt back. This is a true belt. Look, I've engraved my name on it. Now belongs to me.
I was the inaugural champion for that as well.
You're already inaugural champion, but you've never beat me in one-on-one competition.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's true.
Anyway,
you've only ever beaten me in multi-man.
We will get off the subject of Versus and my saltiness at not having my championship back. But yeah, so we will see the results. Obviously, I would love to do reactions,
Yep.
but it's just not logistically possible for us.
Yeah.
So you know,
We have these things called jobs,
Yeah, it
and
sucks.
it sucks.
yeah, if our job was to sit here and talk about wrestling on the internet, that would be wonderful. But
But
unfortunately,
I'd be up for doing predictions for New Japan, Ring of Honor, and all them.
yeah, New Japan,
happy
Ring of
with
Honor,
them.
Backlash, or WWE just as a whole. I mean, Backlash. How soon is Backlash after the Greatest Rumble? Greatest Rumble's
Like
April
next
27th. Backlash is May the 6th. So it's like
What?
9 days later.
Jesus Christ! I've got Bound for Glory.
Whoa, 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 hold on. I've just looked at Backlash. One of the matches announced for Backlash is Seth Rollins versus the Miz for the Intercontinental Championship.
Wait, what?
One of the matches for Backlash is Seth Rollins versus the Miz for the
right,
IC title.
That was the rematch you wanted.
Ha ha!
Oh shit! But Rollins is gonna win, isn't he? Rollins gonna win.
No, Miz.
No, Rollins. Is gonna
Miz.
win. Oh Jesus Christ! Next ROH pay per view is this weekend. Bugger.
But yeah. Well, anyway, we'll leave it off there because I still have things to do. And we nearly did it again, but we're at 40 minutes. I don't know. I've been playing with this hairbrush for like 20 minutes now.
I was playing with fidget spinner.
The what?
Gold fidget spinner. Golden fidget spinner.
I want that on my title. I want that to sit in the middle of the PWP Championship. You disgust me. You're such a heel.
I'm such a heel. No, here, let me do a more heelish. Get that in position. Can I? Around there like that. Hang on. And then. Dab!
Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, I just watched it back on the preview. Oh, it hurts again.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the predictions for the Greatest Rumble. We will find out on
next,
Friday who, of course, was correct. And then, of course, we have Backlash just the following week. Magnificent.
There is a lot of wrestling going on the next few days.
I feel as if there's a lot of graps. Like, there's a lot of sweaty graps occurring.
I've just realised Ring of Honor's this weekend. New Japan's happening also.
Isn't that May
7th
Oh, Jesus Christ.
is Wrestling Dooku. Which is like next week.
Smash him.
Jesus.
So much wrestling. I'm not going to complain, but that's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wrestling.
Definitely have to do predictions on New Japan. That's
Yes.
the final.
Yeah.
We'll do that next week. When Lee is sort of free. Actually, no, I'm not free. Damn it.
This is disgusting. But yeah,
Damn it. I'm going out this weekend as well. Damn it.
greatest Rumble predictions. So we'll quickly give a rundown for those that have just jumped in for the greatest Rumble. Who our predictions are. I've just gone to Backlash 2017. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go to that. So as a quick rundown as to who I believe is winning, I have got The Undertaker, John Cena, Cedric Alexander, Bludgeon Brothers, Bray and Matt, Jinder Mahal, Shinsuke Nakamura, The Miz, Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman.
And I've got Rusev, Triple H, Cedric, Bludgeon Brothers, Bray and Matt, Jeff, Nakamura. I went for Balor and I didn't look at Backlash. I'm such an idiot. Didn't think about that. Roman and Strowman. Roman and Strowman. Haha.
It's
That's
the
a cool name.
Roman and Strowman show. Maybe that's how they get him over. Maybe they become tag champions.
Could happen.
I wouldn't be against
Nicholas, isn't it?
I wouldn't be against it. Hey, no, Nicholas. People don't realise this about Nicholas, right? Here's the problem with Nicholas, right? These guys were like, why is he picking a kid, right? Nicholas dominated Block C of the G1 in 2017. Like, Block C, he destroyed guys like Jimmy Wang Yang and the Shockmaster. He just...
Wait, what?
Did you not see Block C of the G1?
Galaxy of the G1.
Yeah, the one that Nicholas just went completely undefeated.
I'm so lost right now.
And on that note, thank you for watching.